Welcome back, my dark means, to the Dark Void, ruled by me, now 51. And yes, you've seen the title of the video. It's been about a week since it has been about a week since I've seen that video, and I've seen a lot of videos making videos about this. And a lot of people's have shown their feelings about what's happening. If you don't know what's going on, MatPat has announced that he is now retiring from Game Theory. Well, not retiring, that he's going to be completely gone from Game Theory, but he is going to be still in the background, not in the foreground anymore. But he's now retiring from the fact that he's going to be making theories in the foreground, I should say. As the host and everything. And now he's going to be in the background. He's already given his he's gonna be only be doing it up until March. I think March 9th. I can't remember. Please let me know in the comments. And yeah, it's just I wanted to make this video, and I was gonna make it sooner, but like I said in my last video on Undead Horror, that I was gonna be making it probably depending how I feel, and I think it's time for me to make it. It still feels a bit raw for me, even though it's been a week. I guess it still feels a little bit raw. It was all, but I also have to remember that it was bound to happen sooner or later. It wasn't like some of these content creators are not gonna be doing it as often, and also he's not the first one who's been doing this, but he is the one that informed me when I watched the video that there were others who were doing finally deciding to retire. If you don't know who I'm talking about, I would leave the link to MatPat's video down below so you can look it up yourself and see his take on the situation. Well, his final journey. I know it's a lot to take in, but if you want to watch it, I will leave down the link below so you guys can watch it. I know it's gonna be hard, but he does explains what's going on his own side. I'm sorry, I've been trying to figure out how to do here, but yeah. So yeah, like I said, he's not the first one, but he sure as heck is the one that informed me that there are other people who are retiring at this time. No, they're finally, I guess I should say, but yeah, but it was only a matter of time. And it's just in my head, I didn't realize it would be, time. And I understand it because not many people are going to be able to do this forever. People are going to eventually decide, they're going to lose their passion. They're going to be sad about it, or decide it's just time and just don't bother, or they just decide I'm just gonna be heading off now. And there are many content creators who are deciding it's time. Some of them are still gonna keep doing content, it's just they're not gonna be doing it on their main channel. Some of them are still gonna be doing this content, it's just they're not gonna be doing it as often. And some of them decide it's time for me to do some other new things, go out and do some other new things and just start fresh and something else. But even still, I'm still happy that they were around for so long, giving us content that we enjoyed, giving us content that we liked, and I'm glad that they've been around for this long. I mean, because literally, these guys have literally made us all laugh, happy, sad, and let us know that this life is that is not all bad and made us happy. Heck, these are the guys that literally basically have saved lives thanks to the videos. Legit, remember, these videos, these content creators are not just doing this for content, but they're also helping to save lives who basically are down in the dumps sometimes. So yeah, I recommend you go look up any of these content creators and look at their channels. If you're having a bad day, if you're not feeling up and right in the head, just look at their channels, and trust me, you'll enjoy it, and enjoy it and help you get in the right mindset. Man, I was trying to rehearse this, but I tried to rehearse this once before, but man, it's so hard now. But yeah, that's basically about it. MatPat decided to leave behind, but he has his own reasons. But also, other people are deciding that there's also other reasons besides that they just want back off from the YouTube. But also, I want to say that it's also other reasons as well, how YouTube has changed the platform. And it's so hard for a content creator to keep this up for so long. Especially since YouTube kind of just jerks us around so often and tries to basically do what it can to basically spit in our face every once in a while. Which that's what I feel like sometimes. But yeah. But still. But I'm just glad that they decided to stay for as long as possible. And there are still other creators like me who are basically going to keep going on even to the end, until basically either YouTube fall until the end of the universe, or until YouTube decides, that's enough, and YouTube decides to shut down for no reason. Yeah, there's like so many people who are still saying that I may decide to leave one day, or decide to keep, or I'm going to keep going until basically I can't do it anymore. Sorry, my voice is starting because I'm trying to like stay calm here because it's still fresh for me. Because like I said, I watched MatPat's theories like so off, like a lot back in the day. I think my first one was like his creeper video. No, I didn't watch it when it came out, but I did watch it like later on. I don't remember when I watched it, but I do remember it was a creeper video of a creeper exploding. I mean, a creeper planting things. Sorry. Yeah. So yeah, that's basically about it. I don't know what else to say. I'm trying to think of some stuff, but. Yeah, MatPat's decided to leave and still going to be doing Game Theory. He has like 4 hosts taking over: Game Theory, Film Theory, Clothes Theory, and Food Theory. Those 4 are going to be taking over hosts. Which he even said himself that he doesn't want anyone else to like deal with the fact that he's going to be like, because he had to deal with this so much. He's even explained in his video that he, for the past over 10 years, he's been doing this, and it's all been work, and he didn't like the fact that the entire time, his entire life was filled with just work, and he wanted to spend time with his family. Which, hey, I'm glad for you that you're thinking about that. Sorry, I'm glad that he is letting us know that he's been like this all this time, letting us know that this has been taken up so much, and he didn't want to basically have this encompass his entire life. Which I'm glad that he says that, because not many people have the courage to say that their jobs take over their entire life. And I'm glad that he's saying that. And I'm glad that he's saying that he's not going to get out just one host for all the channels, but he has 4 different people, and he's already got great people to do it. And I'm glad, and I'm going to be very happy to see how they will take over in the future. And yeah, it's just going to be sad when the time finally comes. I bet you by the time the final theory pops up, people are just going to be so sad, and that they're going to be celebrating it for his departure in a good way, saying that thank you for all that you've done for me, thank you for your done for us, and I hope that whatever you do afterwards is going to be what you are doing. I don't know how to say this, but I'm glad that he's going to be still around for at least until March. I think March 9th. Like I said, I don't know. Please let me know in the comments. And yeah, I'm just very glad that MatPat has been around for so long. I mean, like I said, his his math theories alone basically were freaking hilarious. And I'm glad that he's one of the few people that takes their time to make theory videos, because some theories don't really have that much substance in them, and some don't even bother and just kind of spit it out. And I'm glad the MatPat does do his research. It's just gonna be that's just not gonna be the same, but I know change is bad, but it's not gonna be the same as when he was around. But I am gonna be glad when it does change, that I'll be glad to start fresh with a whole new saga, with a new hosts and new everything. I know it's not gonna be the same, but that's the point. Change is scary, but it's also good. So MatPat's journey is over, but I'm gonna be happy to start up a new fresh saga with a whole new cast of hosts here to basically start us off fresh for a new saga. The saga of MatPat's over, but the saga Game Theory continues on. Sorry, it's just hard for me right now. I like I said, I don't know if my voice shows it, but just like I said, it just feels surreal to me that in the end, MatPat's journey is nearly done. And like I said, there's been so many people who've been talking about this. I've seen. And it's been a talk about all over the place. I've seen VTubers talking about this. I've seen other content creators talk about this. I've seen people who are not even in this territory talk about this. Like, different communities have been talking about this and saying how glad they were, and how MatPat's been around, and how they're gonna miss him when he leaves. Like I said, he's not gonna be gone forever. He's not gonna be gone forever. He's gonna still be in the background helping out with the show, with the theories. It's just he's not gonna be in the foreground where basically it takes up most of his time. Sorry, hold up. My computer just shut off, even though I'm recording, which is weird. But yeah, that's about it. I got like nothing else left to say. That saying that I'm glad MatPat was around. Heck, I'm glad for all these content creators were around for so long. But it's just about time. So, and I guess 2024 may be the year for where we're gonna see content creators finally decide, that it's time to leave and to pursue other things, or to finally, decide, it's time, which will be sad. Man, it's gonna be that year, isn't it? Man. But I am glad that I got to see MatPat for so long. And like what other people say, some people are going to be continuing this on until the end of the heat until the end of the universe, or until YouTube decides it's time to shut down. I'm going to be one of those people who's just going to keep working on this. Heck, until I basically decide it's time. I'm gonna keep going. Heck, I'm gonna keep going and going and going until I decide, it's time. I'm no matter how many years it's gonna take. I may not have a big fan base. Heck, I may not be have that many subscribers. I'm only at 115, but I'm glad that I have those 115 because I know that my content makes people happy. But no matter what, I'm still gonna make videos. Sorry, I'm trying to talk here. I'm still gonna keep making videos, and I'm still gonna keep going. Heck, from no matter 10 years, 20 years, or 30 years, or even 80 years down the line, I don't care. I'm gonna keep doing content. I don't care if my videos are like bad, but bad. I'm gonna keep making videos because I know you guys like it, and basically I enjoy making videos, and I will play whatever game I want on the channel because, yeah. I'm gonna keep doing it. Sometime maybe I would change one day, but to try out new methods. I mean, you've seen so many different content on my channel at different times, like WDF News and some other stuff happening that I randomly do, just for the heck of it, like VTuber reacts and random reaction when I just react to different videos. But in reality, I still make videos just for fun. I mean, and I don't change in the way I talk and everything. I still stutter. I still don't know what to do in videos. Heck, even on the fly. Heck, even after videos, I start thinking maybe I should have said this before. Maybe I should have done this before. But even then, I'm not good with ad-libbing in the end. So if I think about it after the video, I just think, I just need to make sure to try to figure this out like during the video and just see. How can I put this into the video? And that's what I'm going to be thinking about a lot. How can I add those the out of their video moments into future content? Because like I said, I've literally thought of so much ideas that this moment I should have done this moment I should have done this. I should have realized that this moment I could have acted like I should have acted this way. Because in those moments, I'm just a usual person. But I wish that I just, at those moments, I just, those moments that it could have been done more differently. Now, just to let you know, it doesn't mean I rehearsed this. It just means that I need to start acting more into it in the future. Now, these are not rehearsed. Just to let you know, I don't record, I don't rehearse anything. These are pure me on the videos. And what you see is what you get, and I'm sorry, but if that makes you happy, I'm glad. And I just... like I said, I'll keep making videos until basically who knows how long. Like I said, until years down the line, I'm not going to keep going because I said this before. I want this to be my job, and I want this to be the thing that makes me happy, makes you guys happy. In fact, this still keeps me happy. I'm glad. No matter how long it takes, I'm still happy to the fact that I'm still making content and that you guys are still watching it. No matter what, and I'm gonna be glad to where who knows how many years later that you guys are still watching my content, no matter what kind of content I put on here. I'm just thank you guys so much for watching my content, and thank you MatPat and all the other content creators who are basically now deciding that it's time. Thank you all for being here from for a decade. Heck, I think some of them have been. Or heck, even some that have been around since the beginning of YouTube. But even still, I'm glad that you guys were around. And I'm happy that you guys brought me so much joy. And also brought joy to everyone else. Now, I know there's some things happening with MatPat like something happened in the backline, but I'm not here to talk about that. That's entirely different issue, and I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to make this video about that. This is about me saying that yes, it's gonna feel sad that MatPat's gonna go. It's gonna feel sad for all these content creators for leaving. I mean, we're still reeling on some of the content creators here, and I bet some of you didn't realize some of these content creators are going. And yeah, I'm just informing you guys to inform you is that be ready. Change is scary, but it's also good. Just because it's going to end doesn't mean you can't start fresh with a new saga, right? And remember, like I said, MatPat's leaving, but Game Theory is going to keep the Game Theorist now. Is going to be, well, I think it's always been the Game Theorist. He's going to still be around. It's going to be with new hosts. It's going to be the end of a saga, but the beginning of a whole new saga. The continuation of the saga Game Theorists, but the start of a new saga for new hosts. So let's watch these new people, these new hosts. Let's watch, heck, some of these content creators starting off their new journeys, and let's see where they end up, and keep supporting them and cheering them on, and let them know that we will still be around to support them no matter where they're gonna go. And for the people like myself, and for other content creators who are still gonna be on the platform for basically years to come, thank you for staying around, and also thank you, my Dark Minions. And thank you, thank you to all who watch our content, I just don't know how to say here. And thank you to all the community who watches our content. And I hope that you guys will continue to watch our content to basically who knows how long. Thank you all. You guys are the ones who make this worthwhile. And I'm glad that you guys are still watching our contents. And no matter what, we'll still be making videos, we'll still be making content to basically until the heat death of the universe, or until YouTube chat decides to do its time. And that's about it. That's all I wanted to say is, oh man, I gotta stop. I gotta hurry up. Say is that thank you, MatPat, and thank you to everyone else who basically decided it's time. And thank you everyone who are still around to watch our content. And thank you to everyone who are still making content. Let's continue on with this journey of ours. Let's continue on making content for our communities and communities. Thank you for always being here for us. I can't wait to see what the future holds. I can't wait to see what a change will happen, and I can't wait for the new sagas to happen as well. All right, that's about it. Man, that's about it. Thank you, my Dark Minions. And for right now, my Dark Minions dismissed.